It's mind-boggling to think that it's going to be capturing the value of an internet. So that's why I don't feel it outrageous when people say, oh, it could be worth 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000 per token.
That's what I'm talking about. This is what people need to understand. I'm not talking about another trillion. I'm talking about quadrillions.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all of them empty.
Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News, good glitches. The market's continuing to bleed. We had XRP currently right around $2.85. Taking a look at the cryptocurrency total market cap. Will this cycle be any different? As you see, we're still in this green box. And as you see, every time in the second half, upwards, onwards. Every time in the second half, upwards, onwards. Will this time be any different? We got Wrath Decay, Ripple National Trust Bank Interagency Charter Application. Ripple's OCC banking license application is now available. Volume 1 is the public release. The application provides some clues about Ripple's intentions and structure to consider. XAIF crypto Justin, the Fed likely to cut rates in September, says Oppenheimer. A rate cut could trigger a massive liquidity wave. Perfect timing for XRP and crypto.
That happen. We do have, at current time, we've got the Federal Reserve after today's numbers has more reason to be able to comfortably cut in September. And we think they'll do an anniversary cut, a down payment for Wall Street, Main Street, to show that indeed the hike cycle is in the process of unwinding. They anywhere from 25 to 50 bips in September, with likely another quarter sometime in November or December. So when we look at it, we've got to figure, what is the market like? It likes revenue growth and it likes earnings growth. We do believe that the soft data that was evident early on, that showed up in sentiment, had actually reverted to more positive.
Apex Crypto, if everything's being tokenized, capturing the value of an internet isn't outrageous. What happens when XRP realizes its potential? Seen it happen.
It's mind-boggling to think that it's going to be capturing the value of an internet. So guys, I just wanted to share that point with you, that this is the internet of value that XRP is actually capturing. And we're always talking about how much value is going to move, but from a utility standpoint, what does it mean when you're actually capturing the value of an internet protocol? Not a payment network, not a massive payment scheme, no, an internet, guys, an internet. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling to think that it's going to be capturing the value of an internet. So that's why I don't feel it outrageous when people say, oh, it could be worth 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000 per token. I know a lot of people think it's insane. No, not really, because you're capturing the value of an internet. And eventually, everything is being tokenized.
20,000 per plus. Riz XRP, the new era. So it begins.
Now, Project Crypto will involve a broad range of initiatives across the Commission. So first, we will work to bring crypto asset distributions back to America. The days of convoluted offshore corporate structures, decentralization theater, and confusion over security status are over. President Trump has said that America is in its golden age, and under our new agenda, our crypto asset economy will be too. In line with the PWG report, a key priority of mine will be to establish, as swiftly as we can, a regulatory framework for distributions of crypto assets in America. Capital formation is at the heart of America's mission and the SEC's mission. Yet for too long, the SEC ignored market demands for choice and disincentivized crypto-based capital raising. As a result, crypto markets pivoted away from offering crypto assets and deprived investors of the opportunity to use this technology to contribute to productive economic enterprises. The SEC's head in the sand posture, as well as its shoot first, ask questions later approach, are days of the past. Despite what the SEC has said in the past, most cryptocurrencies or crypto assets are not securities. But the confusion over the application of the Howey test has led some innovators to prophylactically treat all crypto assets as such.
By the XRP dip before they announced more XRP strategic reserves.
So today, I'm thrilled to announce that Flare has set up a definitive strategic partnership between Vivo Power and Flare to deploy $100 million US in XRP for institutional yield generation. This is a major milestone, not just for Vivo Power, but for the broader XRP ecosystem. It marks the first major execution of Vivo Power's new corporate strategy and a powerful signal that XRP can play a central role in institutional treasury management. At the heart of this partnership is Flare's F-Asset system. It's a non-custodial protocol that allows XRP to be used in smart contract applications without compromising its native security. And this deployment is the first institutional scale validation of that. In many ways, it establishes Flare as this essential programmable utility layer for the XRP ecosystem. What makes this strategy especially powerful is that it's regenerative. Vivo Power will generate yield through protocols on Flare, like Firelight, and then reinvest that yield back into XRP. This creates a perpetually compounding, capital-efficient approach to managing treasury assets.
Not trillions, quadrillions. Quadrillions will be tokenized.
Quadrillion. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. This is what people need to understand. I'm not talking about another trillion. I'm talking about quadrillions.
Latest from David Schwartz, we didn't just copy Bitcoin, we questioned proof of work, explored better algorithms, and prioritized speed and fairness over raw power. Now we got XRP.
Where you need that advantage. And Arthur mostly realized that you could have an asset exchange, that you didn't want to have an asset exchange if you had a block producer, because the block producer could reorder transactions to their advantage. They could not, if there was some offer that was at a price that turned out to be too high or too low because the asset price moved, the person who produced the block could take that profit for themselves. They might not let you cancel an offer. They might let you place only the best offers for them and then take them, insert their own transaction to take them. So we realized in 2012 that because you could not do that, our technology was uniquely suitable for an asset exchange. And so we took some inspiration from some work that Ryan Fugger did back in 2004. We created issued assets, which were basically the first stable coins. We created the first DEX with what we now call the DEX. And we built a sort of multi-asset ledger. And then the way we conceptualized it was like, there were Bitcoin maximalists even back then that were like, Bitcoin is going to sort of take over the world. It's going to replace every payment system and everything will be great. But of course, if any payment system took over the world, everything would be great. Like if everybody used to say, it's like religion, right? Every religion's a religion of peace if everybody in the world believes the same religion. So it's kind of the same thing. Like they were like, Bitcoin will be great because everybody will use it. And then there'll be, but any payment system would be great for everybody to use it. We realized even if you believe that, you have to get there somehow. And the way to get there is you need a multi-asset ledger, because the value, even if you think Bitcoin, back in the day, even if you thought like Bitcoin was going to take over the world and everybody would use Bitcoin for everything, they still have to get there, right? 99.999% of the world's value isn't in Bitcoin then and isn't now. And so we had this idea that you could have a multi-asset ledger. And so the very first sort of pitch for the XRP ledger in mid-2012, when it was feature complete, was this idea that you could have public pools of liquidity that anybody could contribute to and draw off. So if you hold dollars and you want to pay somebody Bitcoin, or you hold XRP and you want to pay somebody ETH, you could sort of draw off other people who held one asset and wanted another. And so what we did in the XRP ledger is we built order books for people to say, hey, I have this asset, but I'd be willing to trade it for this asset. And then we built a payment engine with pathfinding and a multi-path execution engine, so people could say, hey, I owe Jeff $14. What is the most efficient way for me to make that payment? And then sometime in early to mid 2012, we had the XRP ledger feature complete with the same basic features around accounts, issued assets, XRP as a native asset, order books, DEX, that we have today.
Is the world missing the bigger picture while headlines debate Bitcoin? Top tech and financial giants are quietly building on blockchain. Paradigm shift is here.
The underlying technology, blockchain, is extremely powerful technology. They've known for 5-10 years that the whole world's going to use it. They're standardizing it. They're working on it. All the top tech companies, commercial banks, central banks, they're all working on it. While the mainstream media keeps everyone deceived and talks about Bitcoin and how, oh, is it good? Is it bad? Blah, blah. It's not even about Bitcoin, technically. It's about the underlying technology. The same way the whole world moved onto the internet, 30 years ago, the whole world shifted and we had a paradigm shift, and the third industrial age, everything moved to the internet. The same way everything is moving to blockchain and to AI as well.
Crypto Basic XRP market cap model shows XRP needs 10 billion in buy orders to hit $90. XRP LTF Wave 5 coming to an end. I repeat, $6 to $8 XRP in August. Highly likely post halving every August. Always green. 2013, 17, 2021, or 2025. Be any different? Any day now. Alt season. The true alt season is coming. And the longer they take, the higher we keep climbing on that XRP rich list. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? We'll catch you up here on the mothership. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by. BYOB. Bring your own bags. Be your own bank. Be your own boss. And don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button. We'll see you at the tippy top. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
Staring out my window, I got the formula, stack them bags up and simple, and wait until we explode. I'll meet you at the disco, we just getting started like an intro. 589 the numbers, please, please call out bingo. We the new heroes, done